I haven't reduced my screen time since the last time I've posted a video about how long I have been on my phone. I'm actually not ashamed about it because I have my reasons. I think I'm quite proud of the progress I have with my screen time usage. I honestly don't feel guilty about it. I have been more productive and creative because of this. What has changed is that I'm more intentional with what media I use and what kind of content I am watching. So in this video, I am going to share the things that I use my phone for and how it has impacted my day-to-day living. On platforms like Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok, I have been more focused into contents that give me creative inspirations, just like logo design, typography, and video editing as well. So instead of letting the algorithm dictate what it wants to feed me, I am intentionally watching videos that will give me more creative inspirations and designs. Because of that, I have been more inspired to be more creative and pushing my ideas out of the box that will give me unique ideas that I can put into my videos. One of my goals for this year is to read at least 25 books. And as a returning customer of reading, I have been more locked in into reaching that number. For one of those apps, I would recommend Storygraph. I know there are so many other reading apps that you can find online, but this one has really been such a treat for me in terms of giving me the data or analysis that I want for the books that I'm reading. It also tracks the emotions or the tone of the book based from the previews or other readers' reviews, and plus points because it's owned by a Black woman. Another method that I find helpful for me is doing immersive reading. This is when you listen to the audiobook while reading along. This has been a game changer for me because for some of those quite challenging books has guided me into navigating complicated topics or dialogues that I find really confusing when I'm just reading. If you are interested to go into immersive reading, I would suggest these three apps that I frequently use on my phone. Number one will be Spotify. If you are subscribed to Spotify Premium, that will give you 15 hours of listening time for any audiobooks available in their library. This will give you probably 1 to 2 books of listening time, and it renews every month. Libby is also another one. It's connected to your public library, so whatever your library has, this will also give you the tons of books that you can borrow. The downside for this one is sometimes it takes a while for you to borrow some of the books or audiobooks because some of them are quite limited. Hoopla is another one. It's also like Libby, but you don't have to wait for any of the audiobooks or ebooks. You can borrow it right away. But the thing about Hoopla is they don't really have that vast collection of books and audiobooks just like that of Libby. But I would say that both are quite free. And so if ever you're interested, you can just go into your local library, be a member, and then you'll be able to get into the Libby and Hoopla app. So using these resources has really been helpful for my reading journey for this year. So I hope that I'll be able to share to you some of my favorite books if you're interested about it. And I can also update you as to the progress of my reading goals for this year. For fitness, I am mainly working out at home. This has been quite practical for me. I have been more consistent doing it at home. So the one app that I have been mostly using will be Strong. Strong has been my companion since last year. It's very straightforward, and since I'm just using my dumbbells, I can just search up all workouts that are dedicated only to dumbbell workouts, and the app would actually suggest you some of the exercises or workout that you can do. So I've been mainly focusing on the upper body, lower body, and also my core. I do this 3 times a week. I have seen progress, but we're not there yet. But we gotta start from somewhere. I also track my calories using MyFitnessPal. I know this is quite popular. There's nothing really much to say about it, but yeah, just be consistent with tracking your calories. I have seen some improvement with my weight for the last few months that I have been very consistent about it. It only takes less than 5 minutes at the most for you to track your calories, and then that's it, you're able to eat. So starting this YouTube channel, it has been challenging for me because I have been using the computer or laptop for the last few years. Editing or trimming videos can be quite a boring task for anyone, and I think me using my iPad has been some of a change for me, and that video editing app LumaFusion. I think this has really changed how I edit my videos. It takes a while for me to just edit one video, but with LumaFusion, I can just edit videos on the go, and I'm not contained into one corner of my room just to edit. Is very easy and no-brainer. So don't judge me if I tell you that I have not reduced my screen time. Right now, it's actually working on my advantage. I have seen that I've been more productive than before because I was using my phone and iPad and even my laptop the right way and with intention. At the end of the day, it's not about how much time you spend on your devices. It's about whether you're in control with them or they control you. So that's it for me this week, and I'll see you again next time. Bye, guys.